Riverdale Road, located in Thornton, Colorado, has been named to the gates of hell, following with other demonic and haunted names and entities that may live upon the road. There's countless myths, legends, and pure evil that I will discuss. I've personally had some experiences with this road with pictures of scary occurrences that my friends and I that have noticed here. This road has a history, and we will look at it and get into what this road truly is and is it haunted. We will take a step back at this 11-mile long mystery. Let's get into what is Riverdale Road. Let's retrace all the way back when natives ruled the land. The tribes that sat upon this area were groups like the Cherokee, Apache, and Navajo. This land wasn't renamed Adams County until 1901. The land went through many changes throughout its years, and in 1952 they renamed the area to Thornton. Through the years of 1965 and 1981, so much tragedy had struck this area, as it went through floods, tornadoes, and even earthquakes. Still, from all these disasters, not many deaths occurred, as in the tornado in '81 didn't cause a single fatality. There has been multiple murders where bodies were dumped onto Riverdale, and crazy to think that some of these murders happened in the years of 2018 and 2019. But crazy, most of the murderers were never caught. November, middle 1800s. A mansion was built on this road by an owner named David Woolport with his wife Catherine. The story goes as Woolport went insane and set his home aflame with his family still inside. Supposedly the family passed away in the flames and the man was never to be seen again. Now this does sound crazy, but this was later to be proven false because no fatalities were reported once the fire was clear and many of the family passed away at different times. It wasn't until 1976 where the entire mansion was gone, and the story is still very unclear to this day of what started the fire. But this main origin sparks up the main myths and legends and the possible real evil here. There are so many stories that lead from this history that I won't cover it all in this video. I will discuss a few myths of the road, but most likely only true things that would make more logical sense than hoaxes made from this original history. A few common myths when driving on this road are the Phantom Camaro and the Jogger. There are a few others such as the Witch's Tree, but these are just two of the most common ones that most people talk about. If you want more information on other myths and legends, I'll leave a link in the description. When driving along this 11-mile hell, people say if you look from your rearview mirror, a light from a single headlight will arrive. An all-black Camaro pulled up to your side. The Phantom Camaro. People say back in the late 1970s, a speeding Camaro racing down the road lost control, crashed into a nearby tree. Later, it was found by the remaining of its flickering headlight from the totaled car. The driver was killed on impact. Some drivers attempt to stay calm of the black Camaro because it's not driving for fun, but instead pressuring drivers to race to their death. Legend says many have died racing this ghostly car around the same bend as the driver did decades earlier. Now, if you survived the Camaro, you aren't safe yet. When parked along Riverdale Road, you may find a thing called Jogger's Hill. If you're silent enough, you'll start to hear the sounds of crunching footsteps approaching on gravel. Seconds later, a handprint will appear on your windshield before a violent pounding session of ghostly fists slam onto the side of your car window. The story is told that there was once a jogger who went out for a night run, then one night went out for a jog. A car turning around one of those sharp, jagged corners hit the jogger. The unknown car pulled over for a moment as the jogger was slowly passing away, begging for help, only for their calls to be ignored as the driver sped away. The jogger spirit is said to wander Joggers Hill, looking for their killer. When a car stops on the road, the jogger rushes to the car, places their hand on the window to get a look at the driver before beating the car in frustration. They want and need to find their murderer. There has also been many rumors to the thoughts of skinwalkers. What is a skinwalker? Well, a skinwalker, where it originated in the Navajo culture, talked about being a type of harmful witch who has the ability to turn into or possess or disguise themselves as an animal. There has been rumors of hearing the screams of a skinwalker, or even disguising their voice to match the ones around them. They said, if you see an animal without a tail or suspicious-looking eyes, danger is just lurking around the corner. The truth about Riverdale is just like many other long, winding, dark roads. It can be very dangerous, with many accidents and tragedies have occurred in this location. It makes sense for there to be stories of ghosts and demons to scare off travelers and even locals. This place has been rumored to be the gates to hell, but there's been no actual proof of those gates ever even occurring. So, this is the part of the video where everyone probably wanted to watch. Well, I've had my fair share with this road, as I've explored this road over to 5 to 6 times with friends. We usually walk around the side of the road late at night, and on screen you'll see some photos we took. But at the end, there's a photo I need to share with you guys. So I will say, I've had a paranormal experience here. I believe it was near Halloween night, and 6 of my friends and I went up to Riverdale, and during this trip, it was something that would change my life. When driving along the road, we saw many lights flickering and things moving in bushes, as we simply thought this was just an occurrence and it was near Halloween. We were wrong. When hearing stuff nearby, we fled fast, and when we were driving fast to get out of Riverdale Road, half of us saw a lady in white, and the other half of us saw some sort of tall figure. It was so disturbing, and the energy didn't feel right. We went other times after this, and we took this photo. We don't know what this photo is. We are still baffled by it to this day, but there is a second part to it. This red photo right here was somehow taken at the same exact time as our friend's phone took this anonymous shadow figure. We don't know where both photos came from and how this all occurred, and we still question it till this day. So, I want to know what you think of Riverdale Road. Is this all true? Is it all a hoax? Is this all of this just to screw with us? We'll never know. I would like to say thank you for all the support, and I want to say I do try to do YouTube. I am still a teenager who is in school and does music as well, so I'll leave a link for all my other work down in the description. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have an amazing 2022. And I've been Fortune, and you just watched The Truth of Riverdale Road.